NFL fans, welcome back to a brand new episode of the J All Day Sports Show. I have a bet alert for all my members and viewers. Last minute, Jalen Waddle is not playing in this Miami-San Francisco game. So I wanted to do a little bit of research. I was like, oh, San Francisco could be an interesting play here. But if you go and look, San Francisco has been abysmal on the road, guys. Blown out by Buffalo, blown out by the Packers, barely escaped the Buccaneers. You know, they just haven't really been playing so good, especially lately on the road. At the Rams lost, at the Vikings lost. Lots of losses, guys. They played really bad last week, only scored 6 points. So I was like, ooh. I originally was like, San Francisco could potentially win because Waddle's not playing. And I looked at the road stats and I'm like, ugh, this is gross. But as I started looking into these two teams a lot more, a bet that I found very interesting for you guys. So the over-under for this 49ers game is a little bit higher than what I got. It was at 44 points, right? I bought a 1.5 to get it down to 42.5 points. And if we go over the last 8 weeks for both of these teams, the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins have went over that 42.5 point total 6 out of their last 8 games, guys. So 3 out of 4, that's 75% of the time they're going with the over in the last 8 weeks. That's a pretty big sample size, guys, so I really like that bet. So that's the bet I made for you guys in this last minute bet alert. We're going to do over 42.5 points. And remember, they're playing in Miami. The weather's really good. So I think both teams are going to be able to sling it around a little bit in this spot. If we look at the last 8 games for these two teams, it's just like the Dolphins are just putting up a lot of points. 23, 34, 34, 17, 32, and they kind of got shut down a little bit on the road last week. San Francisco's been on the road. They're just giving up so many points, guys. 38 to the Packers, 35 to the Buffalo Bills. So, I mean, if they're giving up 30 points all the time on the road, the Miami Dolphins are going to score over 15 points, I think, in this game, over 14, and that will get you over that 42.5 point total. I think this is a very, very interesting bet. And I did lean a little bit towards San Francisco because Waddle wasn't playing, but then when I dug a little bit deeper, the 49ers, take out this Bears game, they're just not scoring a lot of points, man. 6 points, 10 points, 10 points, 17 points, 23 points, 30 points, 18 points. They're not scoring a lot, especially if you look at these road games, guys. 23, 10, and 10. The last 3 games on the road for the San Francisco 49ers. So, Miami's an interesting bet in this spot. Am I going to put a small bet on it? I don't know. This is a pretty even game, but I think that over 42.5 is definitely in play. And if you want to get a little more risky for a little bit more juice, not much more juice, because I got it at minus 140, which I love. The straight up over unders at minus 110 at 44 points. I just like at minus 140 getting that extra 1.5 down to 42.5 points. All right, guys, that is my last minute bet alert for these Sunday games. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in sports betting, check out my memberships for $4.99 a month. Every single Friday, you get all of my bets. We are absolutely crushing it the last few weeks, so make sure you check that out. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you're interested in getting early access to my content, you just want to support me and the channel, or you want to get my bets every single Friday, make sure you check out my memberships. I have a 99-cent tier just to support the channel, and for $4.99 a month, you get early access to all my videos, a bunch of exclusive member content like my bets each and every Friday. Make sure you take the time, check it out. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.